the National Assembly agreed to recommend Deputy Public Protector Kholeka Gcaleka for appointment as the Public Protector of South Africa. Let's now cross to SABC News reporter Abra Barbier to unpack today's parliamentary session. Of course, Abra, you've been monitoring developments, an interesting turn of events at the National Assembly. Advocate Gcaleka needed at least 240 votes. She got 244. Just talk to us about that and also what some of the highlights are during the debate and what the next steps are.
Just come out of the City Hall, which of course has been designated as a parliamentary area, and we just heard the vote for the new Public Protector. Our new Public Protector, of course, is Advocate Kholeka Gcaleka, and one of the parties who voted, it was a very contentious vote, it was a whole contentious issue going into it from the start, but one of the parties who voted in favour of her appointment is the IFP. With me right now, I have the IFP's Deputy President, so thank you so much for speaking to us today. First of all, were you always on board with a yes vote?
Thank you very much. Correction to be done is the president of the IFP.
My apologies.
No problem. From the onset, during the interview process, the IFP was part of the interview, and we were satisfied that Advocate Gcaleka was a suitable candidate. The IFP acts on principles. We do not oppose for the sake of opposing, but we oppose constructively. Where we must give a yes, we give a yes. Where we must give a no, we give a no. If you look at the figures, without the IFP, the Public Protector would not have been appointed. But because we are not putting politics ahead of the needs of the nation, we voted yes, and we believe the Public Protector will rise to the occasion and work in the interest of the people of South Africa.
So, after the process, I remember the last day of the committee when her name was nominated or recommended by the committee. I remember when your colleague in the IFP said yes. The DA looked shocked. Why would they have been shocked? Were you in discussion previously with them that you were going to vote against her?
No, not necessarily. Some people think if you are in the opposition, you will say no. But the IFP works on principles other than working on political issues in against the truth. So any person from the opposition might have expected the IFP to say no, but we decided to say yes simply because we believe in principles and values, and we do not put political matters before the interest of the nation.
Thank you so much. That was the president of the IFP. I got it wrong earlier on. Apologies for that again. Now, Mr. Steve Swart of the ACDP. The parties who were not happy with this vote, earlier on they were all doom and gloom. And they said that they're going to be watching the new Public Protector very, very closely, and one wrong move and we will have another motion for impeachment. Where does the ACDP stand on this?
No, absolutely. And so we did not support her appointment, the appointment today. We supported the previous advocate, Mbekwani, you remember that, and we lived to regret that. And we were very cautious about who we would support this round. We were concerned about her finding on the Phala Phala issue, where she basically exonerated President Ramaphosa, and we said in our debate that this flew in the face of the independent panel report headed by former Chief Justice Ngobo that said there was a case to answer, there's prima facie evidence. So that immediately raised red flags, raised alarms for us about independence. And we quoted from the former Chief Justice Mogoeng's judgment about the need that this Public Protector must be like a David that fights the Goliath of corruption and malfeasance. And so yes, at the end of our speech we said, should the vote carry, we will wish her everything on the very best, but it is very important that we've got to watch her very carefully. and she and the Office of the Public Protector reports to the Justice Portfolio Committee. I'm a long-serving member of the Justice Portfolio, and we will be watching very carefully. The office has got massive challenges to restore the dignity after the impeachment process of the previous public protector. Challenges with finances, there are lots of challenges there to meet the expectations of the public and to restore the office into what it should be after the impeachment process. So whilst we lost the vote, we wish her well, but we'll be watching very carefully everything that happens in that office.
And that was Steve Swart of the ACDP being very diplomatic and still wishing her well, even though the party was not in favour. I now have the Chief Whip of the ANC in Parliament. Ms. Majordina, thank you for speaking to us. Of course, it's a victory for your party today.
It is the victory for the country to appoint or recommend a well-qualified public protector in the name of Advocate Kholeka Gcaleka, who met all the requirements, all the qualifications, and a self-confident person who is also independent from any influence. And we supported Advocate Gcaleka without any reservation as the ANC.
What does the ANC say about complaints from certain parties that the process was not thorough enough and that you need to look at a new way of this appointment?
The process was fair, free, and everyone was given chance. And when the candidates were interviewed, Kholeka came first, and that they know. It's just that parties like DA, because of their racist attitude, they will never appreciate black excellence, and this is black excellence that we're putting through Kholeka. So the rep of the DA, she has her own grudges with Kholeka, bringing some things that are very stupid to this debate, and we are saying allow Kholeka to lead that public protector's office, and that's it. She has proven herself within this acting time that she's capable.
I hear what you say about black excellence, but if we look at the previous public protector, which of course in the beginning you would have also referred to as black excellence, ma'am, we saw what happened there.
When she started, she was good. Then on the way, we don't know what happened. And we still don't regret why we supported Advocate Mkhwebane at the time. But you prove yourself when you're in the field. So it was unfortunate that she came out the way she did. But we we'll always support black people who are capable, who have capacity, who are professional to be appointed in strategic positions.
Thank you so much for your time, Phemie Majordina of the ANC, of course giving her party's view of why they supported our new public protector, and that I suppose they will also be keeping a close eye on her to make sure that she stays on her toes and that she does things according to the book.